What's up, you little freaks? Happy Sunday. Happy Monday. Let's kick off the week. I'll be back. Hello, hello. This is Pookie's Revenge. We're back with another $500 5-year series for the Rags to Riches project. And today I just want to talk about my plan for the portfolio. So let me get my face down, my other face down. Okay, so here we go. So basically, I want to consolidate the efforts here because I feel like at this point I've explained the special dividend stuff well enough. If anyone has any questions, you guys are obviously free to ask. But I don't want to rely just on special dividends and passive income. Because the account is almost up to $3,000, I think it's time to start adding a little bit more speculation. And at this point, it's okay if you don't know how to speculate or you don't understand a specific strategy. That's what I'm here for. So I'm going to teach you guys some of the stuff that I use. For the sake of keeping it very simple, I'm probably going to stick mostly with bullish engulfing candle pattern with an immediate stop, or higher highs, higher lows with continuation, or just using Stocks Buddy again for those confirmations with multiple time frame confluence. I can't talk today. So yeah, that's the goal. So if I look at this portfolio here, you can see that there is a little bit of green and a little bit of red here. So I got some speculative positions here. I got some special dividend positions, and it's just a little bit too much going on for me to be able to easily recap when I do these episodes. So I just want to kind of consolidate this stuff so it's easier to point out, these 6 are my long holds. These are speculative trades, blah, 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 right? Because eventually when I get into the spreads, the wheel later on, it's going to be very confusing if there's 30 different positions. Now in my portfolios, I'm okay managing that many positions, obviously, but I don't want to do that while I'm trying to demonstrate stuff because that's a little bit too much noise. And I've been on a kick for, winter cleaning, trying to consolidate as much as I can across the board. So, as far as all this goes, I might just knock almost all these off, the speculative positions here, just because I don't feel like holding them. And like I said, I'm either getting a tax advantage like BFRI here. If this doesn't push, it's a low float. It's like a 1 million float stock. If that doesn't push within the next 2 days, I might just sell it, take the $20 hit. It's okay. I get that back on my taxes. If it does push, great. That's also, a $50 position that I could make, a huge amount of money on. So I'm okay holding it until I'm not. But, next 2 days will be the determining time frame, and that's only because I want to clean up this portfolio a little bit. I feel like this is something a lot of people end up doing, and again, I'm okay managing these positions myself, but it's not good for demonstration. So I'm just going to knock them out pretty effectively. So yeah, obviously that means I'm going to keep Johnson & Johnson, Tesla, Clip, JP Morgan, ETFO, Schwab ETF, main ladder, and the Neolib, right? So anything below this right here is probably going to go away. So actually CCTG, I'm going to get rid of that right now because I just don't care. So let me just do that real quick. I'm just going to boop. Oh, I already have a pending order. Sorry about that, guys. Just going to show you guys, in the moment, it's okay to just lock those profits and move on. MDAI, it's another one. If it's a low float runner and I just don't feel like holding it, so I'm just going to free up that cash and then I'll use it for the other speculation. And to do that, it's going to be a mix of either the 1% rule, which I went over in a previous episode, or it's going to be just rotating specific allocations of cash. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with the specific allocations, like 1/3 of my speculative amount every day. That way I have fresh cash settled at all times. And then I'm going to build into the 1% rule, where my max risk will always be a specific dollar amount, 1% of my portfolio, or the speculative amount, and then 2% for profits. And I'll start kind of mixing up the types and trades and stuff like that. But for right now, I'm just going to stick with the specific allocations based on percentages and 1/3 of the speculative amount for day trades. All right. And I think that'll make it a little bit cleaner too when it gets into defining where the profits from these go, because then you'll be able to see the clear dollar amounts that just get reinvested into the investment portion. So that's the goal. I just want to clean it up, keep it simple, keep it clean. Make it nice and easy for you guys to follow so that you're not, freaking out or confused by all this noise. And at this point, I feel like, again, we've done special dividends well enough. A lot of these are just like low float runners that I'm just holding. These don't really serve you guys much purpose because you're not in them, or they're not moving enough for you guys to really care about it. And, it might be a couple of weeks, a couple of months, or it could be today, right? When they run, there's no way to tell other than looking at catalysts, which, um, it's a little bit more in depth. So I don't really want to just hold these without their full explanations. And I don't really want to get into the full explanations because this shouldn't be the priority for this channel. So what I will do is I'll just show you guys how to manage those position sizes. I'll use Stocks Buddy just for ease of demonstration. Basically all I'm going to do, right? This is TLDR right here. I'm going to take 70% of the money, put it in investments. I'm going to take 30% of it, and specifically 10% per day, and use it for day trades. And I'm going to take the morning watch list and I'm going to shove it into Stocks Buddy. It's going to tell me signal on the 15-minute. It's going to tell me signal on the 2 or 3-minute. I'm going to enter, set a stop loss, take my profit, move on. Right? Just over and over and over again. That's it. That's the plan. I'm just going to let it grow. And then I won't be holding anything beyond the close of a day. So as soon as market closes, I'll just clear it out. So I'll only have what's here and above. And that's it. I don't want to get into multi-day positions or anything like that. I'm not going to be doing special dividends. So at the end of the day, you're just going to see some unsettled cash, some settled cash, a P&L, either red or green, and you're going to see these 7 positions right here, or 8 positions, sorry, with this Neo Leap, okay? And all this right here, from here down, all this will be just freed up cash, and then I'll just be getting in and out of trades, probably off camera, but I'll try to record them as I go as well, just so you guys can kind of get the flow of things, and then I'll be able to teach you guys other strategies as well. Like if you want to do it with the SAR indicator or the super trend or the RSI or EMA crossovers, whatever it is, I'd rather focus on teaching you guys that stuff so that you can make decisions for yourself, rather than just like buying SD for the special dividend and then holding it for an unspecified period of time, right? Obviously, once the ex-div date hits, you can do whatever you want. We've talked about the tax advantage versus capital gain, but I don't want to manage positions and only manage positions for you guys. So SFES, by the way, this just went OTC. This is the one that I'm getting paid a $1.65 per share, and I have 18 shares. So I'm just waiting. They officially delisted today, which means at some point within the next couple days, the broker should take my shares away and pay me that $1.65 cash. So I'm just gonna have to wait for that to happen. Plus, I also have my Tesla dividend payment coming in, and that one's been adjusted. So it's pretty good. I'm happy. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated. I know this is a little bit rambly, but I just wanted to walk you guys through the intent here, because I don't want you guys thinking that this is just buy and hold and hope and all that good stuff, because it's not. These positions right here, I do have a lot of confidence in them, but my confidence without an explanation for you guys isn't worth it, and it's not worth it to provide that explanation because it would involve getting into some pretty complicated fundamental stuff. So, so I don't want to get into all that stuff. So for the sake of just keeping it clean and easy, I'm just going to get rid of them all, and just push forward with speculation using a specific strategy. I'll walk you guys through that, and then you guys can just see the effect of that and that alone. And then once we get to the higher dollar levels, like over 5,000, then we can start doing things like spreads and the more complicated strategies again. So with that said, if anyone just wants to trade special dividends going forward, you absolutely can. That's awesome. Congrats. If you want to speculate, you can. Awesome. Congrats. Either way, if you lose completely on either one of those, your portfolio should still grow if you're contributing the most of it to investments and long-term passive income. So with that said, I'm going to end this recording here. I think Neo is pushing up pretty high. Well, it's not too high. It's actually pulling back down, but something's moving. Let me just take a look at that. Looks like it's just this Neo contract is pushing up a little bit. And you can see it's 24 out of 25. I have a sell order here for 28. And that's just to offset the fees per contracts. Normally I would do 26 cents because I think it's $1.75 per contract. But I want to also offset the buying and selling, so I'm going to do twice the amount and go up to 28. So with that said, I'll shut up now. Catch you guys next time. Thank you all for watching, and let me know in the comments if there's a specific strategy you guys want to learn about, and I can focus on that stuff. It doesn't matter what it is, RSIs, EMAs, whatever the indicator is, or whether it's something different altogether, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.